hear me properly? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let's start from zero. We start. Okay, so yeah, so in this live stream we will start from drawing some basics to how to draw anime characters. Yeah, so we start from zero. Okay, from zero. See, it is zero. Yeah, but this zero is not looking correct, right? It is. Hello, brother. How are you? Bro, I am fine. Thank you. See, so from basics we start how to draw anime. Okay, from basics means I want to tell you that we will start from basics, right? So we will start from drawing shapes. We will start from drawing shapes. Hi brother, welcome to live stream. See, from circle. Okay, let's draw a circle. Yeah, so this is a circle, right? So this is the first step we have to take when we drawing any character, right? So I will introduce you some three more shapes. Okay, tell me, do you hear my voice, everybody? क्या आप लोग मेरे बात को सुन रहे हो, सुन सकते हो? ओके, सो मैं तीन शेप से स्टार्ट करने वाला हूँ. सो दिस इज माय फर्स्ट शेप, दैट इज सर्कल. सेकेंड वन विल बी स्क्वायर. Yeah, I am not doing perfectly right now because I want to tell you super fast way, so you can skip it, right? Because it's the first basic, two basic part. Okay, and the third number is triangle. Okay, if you learn these three shapes, so you have completed your first step. You have completed your first step towards drawing anime characters, right? So from these three shapes, now we draw another three shapes. Okay, so let's move on the next shape, that is rectangle. if we combine a circle and square, then we will find a new shape that is called what? That is called a cylinder. Okay. Now you will tell me why do I studying you some basic geometric shapes, because it is the needed thing we use to draw anime characters, right? After that, the last and most important shape is the straight line. Okay, straight line. Yeah, it sounds simple, but it is not too simple. Drawing straight line is not simple, right? This is a straight line. Okay. So after that we completed the first, that six shapes. Now we are able to complete our first step one. Okay. Now we are moving to the next step, in which we will draw some basic shapes from these six shapes. Okay. Now tell me everybody, do you know this one? I mean these six shapes. Do you know everybody how to draw these six shapes? Okay. See, I can't also draw this circle perfectly, right? See, this is not a perfect circle, right? This is a perfect circle, but it is not correct too much. That one also not too correct, and that one also not too correct, right? So don't worry about drawing a perfect circle. Think about why can't I draw a circle which is close to look like a circle, right? Draw some scribble shapes like this. Okay, move your hand like this, and you will find after some time that you have drawn a circle. Let's see. Okay, can you hear my voice properly, everybody? Can you hear me, everybody? If you have any doubts, then tell me right now. Because it's the first step. मैं पढ़ाई के साथ कर रहा हूँ आपका काम. ओके, थैंक यू ब्रदर, इतना सपोर्ट दिखाने के लिए. So this is the first step of an drawing anime characters. Okay. So now you can see this forms a perfect circle, right? Now we will draw 3D shapes. Okay, 3D shapes of it. So let's move on to the next part. That is called 3D shapes. Not clear, right? Wait a second. Now can you hear me? Everyone tell me now, can you hear me? Hello. Okay. So move on to the next step, that is we will draw some 3D shapes. Okay. So first of all we draw a circle, right? We draw a circle, and when we are drawing 3D shapes, we have to keep in mind that from where the sunlight is coming, or where the light source is coming. Okay. So now I will draw the light source from here. There's the source. From there the lights are coming. Okay. So first of all you imagine what happen if I give the light, I mean if I switch on the light from here and it falls directly on it. Okay. So first of all we can imagine that this part will be bright. Okay, so that's why I remove the outline, and the bottom part will be dark. Okay, so now I will draw you, I will show you that how can we draw 3D shapes. And anybody, if you don't know, or you are not able to speak or know how to speak in English, then tell me. I can also speak in Hindi also, because for foreign countries I also speak in English. That's why you can tell me if I tell in Hindi or not. So wait, not done, not done. Yeah, so now you can see it looks something like 3D, because I have done too much shading part here right now. And if you want to make it or 3D, then I will add it shadows and add shadows, right? After adding shadows, I will tell what happened and how to give that shadow. See, now it's looking like 3D, right? Hey, wait. Now it's looking like a 3D. Okay, see, so that's not only the one shape we can draw in 3D. We can draw the square one also, rectangle one also, cylinder one also. But first of all, let me clear you how can you draw these smooth lines. So let's see. I mean, see on my hand. Okay, how grab your pencil or that mechanical pencil. That this is not a pen. First of all, I clear you that this is not a pen. This is a mechanical pencil, right? This is a mechanical pencil. So let's see. So I kept this pencil to upmost point on my middle finger. Okay, that index finger should be like this. Okay, and the forefinger will be there, I mean the thumb. Okay, now don't grab it too tightly. Okay, don't grab it too tightly like this. Like this means if you draw tightly, then see what happened. Let me see. If you grab it tightly, then when you draw the straight line, what will happen, you will see. And if you kept it in smooth grip, okay, then what will happen, you see. Now you can see the the difference between grabbing the pencil with a strong grip and grabbing the pencil with a smooth grip. Okay, so when you will rub this straight line, you will see some imprints left on that paper. See, yeah, I can focus you. See, you could also see the imprints, but if I erase this line, then see what happened. See, there is no imprints left on here. Okay, but here there are imprints left, and if you try it hard to remove that, you will find the imprints left here, right? That's why I tell you always to grab the pencil in a smooth way such that it doesn't left imprints on paper. So that's the first shape we learned, that is the circle. Now we will draw the square one. Means the square ones mean cuboid, right? Cuboid. This is called sphere, right? When the circle becomes 3D shape, when the circle becomes 3D shape, it calls sphere. Okay. Now we will draw square one, or you can say cuboid. So first of all, how does a box look like? What do you think? That's the front face of the box, right? Now let's see. See, so that's now looking like a box, right? So now I will draw this in 3D one so that it looks too real. Okay, too real. Okay, so I kept the light source from here. So if the light source comes here, see, there will be some light, right? There will be some marginal shading, right? Marginal. Okay, not to details, but the main thing comes here. The main thing comes here. That one part will be too much dark. Okay, so you have to keep in mind, yeah, this called cube. When the square becomes in 3D shape, this called a cube. So I think you know because I tell you before also. Okay, okay, I am coming back in 5 minutes, right? I'm coming from my private room, that's called toilet, right now. Sir, I have drawn this. I know you have drawn this. But after that, what will I teach? This will be new for you. Okay. Right now I'm coming from the private room. here we are. We have come back. You know, I have done little too much late. So much sorry. Okay, let's now start. Yes, bathroom done. Not also bathroom, but my mom is suffering from illness. That's why I make too much late. Okay, don't worry. Now let's move on to the next part. So what I'm telling, yeah. So doing the shading, this part. If you have any doubts, you can tell me right now. Okay. I don't think so. You have any doubts because it's the first step and it's an easy step, right? Don't worry about how to do shading and where to do. You just see where the light comes from and where the darkness comes from, right? I mean, what will happen at 4 p.m.? Football. Okay, let's see if I could make time then. Okay, see, this looks like a 3D shape, right? Because the light is falling here, so the light rays will be the light rays will be falling there and also there, but I think I have to make it too light. Yeah, so see, now it's done, right? Okay, sir. Okay, no problem. If you can make the time, then tell me, then I will come there. Okay, so okay, now the shadow part is there. See, I don't think so you have to do anything in the first live stream series. Okay, you just learn about it, like, I mean, you can say that first, I mean, that first live stream will be looking like some math class type or something. Okay, but this is the basic part you have to know. After that, all the parts here will be easy to learn and do. So see, here's the shadow, and now it's like it's a 3D. So this is the cube, and like this you can do with the cube also, I mean cylinder. Okay, so here is the first two reference I used to study you how to draw shapes and how to make them look like 3D, but just by just giving the light source one here and how where to do shading. Okay, remember, wherever the light source come from, you will shade the part on the opposite side of it. Just like, see, here the light comes there, so this is the light part and it is the shaded part because it is the dark part. Okay, see, the rubber also, this is the light part, this is the light part, and where the light falls on it, and this is the dark part. Okay, where the shade comes. So like this you have to draw all the shapes. Now you, I think, yeah, you can do it. Now I think you make some, I mean you try some 3D shapes. Okay, and draw like this with my, I mean like me doing this. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. Okay, so here is the basic part we have just covered. It's too simple part, right? Now just wait and see for the next part. Okay, next. So if I think what the next step will be, wait, let me think. um I cannot find a way to teach you. The second step will be, yeah, so see, the second step is now how to draw face posters. Okay, in different angles. Yeah, I think it's too early for you, but let's see how can you crack it. Okay, so after the learning shapes, after all learning shapes, now we come, let's come to the next step. That's it, that is called different angles of a face, of a face. So this is called different angles of a face. So let me tell you how many types of different angles are there. See, this is called north south east direction. Okay, north south east. This is called north, this south, this west, and this east. Okay, so whenever we are looking upwards, okay, this is called north, and whenever we are looking down, this is called south, this is called east. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so there are 8. Okay, 8 angles in which we draw different angles of a face. Okay, so let's start by drawing the face. So first of all we make front face. Okay, front, that means the face we are seeing all over the face. Okay, so first of all we draw a circle. See, this is a circle, right? After that we draw the jaw lines. Now this is the jaw lines. Now you can tell why the jaw lines are looking too sharp, so let me break it down for you. Now you can erase it. And here's your face ready. Okay, now here's your face ready. So this is the front angle. Now we will draw the side angles. Okay, so just imagine how the side angle is look like. The side angle, I think so there will be one side of a face. Okay, there will be one side of a face, then there is the hair part, and there is the neck part. Okay, and there is the nose part, right? So now we'll draw the next different angles of the shape. See, the circle will be the first common step we will draw in every angles. Okay, in every angles, मतलब जितने भी चाहे तुम एंगल्स ढूंढ क्यों ना लो, सबके लिए सिर्फ एक ही सेम मतलब कॉमन रहेगा, जो कि है सर्कल्स. सो हाँ, यस, in this face you can see I didn't draw the ears, so you have to remember then that we have to draw ears, right? So see, so I have the ears, right? So in this angle you can see the ears will be in the center. Okay, so if the ear is in the center, we draw a circle in which we will draw the ear later, but let's we take it. Okay, first of all let's we take it all. Now we draw simply a straight line. Okay, this straight line defines that the face is looking there, I mean there. Okay, now let's come to the jawline. Now that's the jawline. Okay, now that's the neck part. That's the neck part. I think I have slimed it too much. Now you can see this is the side angle. Okay, now you just erase it and you will find that the side angle is ready. Just two shapes and our face gets ready, right? And where we draw the ears. Yes. Draw the hairs. Yeah, that's not looking like a hair, but let's assume this is a hair. Okay. Now this is the side angle. Okay. Here we draw the nose, and that's how the side angle forms. You will see that I haven't done too much good, right? But this I am doing in a rough. Okay. When I draw in my full potential, this one will be looking too much beautiful. So now I have given you that what's the most common thing we use in drawing every faces, that is the circle, and that's the jawline. That's it. And you have learned the most common step of drawing a face. Okay, it's too simple if you just learn how to move your pencil, right? Just simply and smoothly grab your pencil, you will find you can draw it, right? So whatever your doubts, tell me right now, and then I will move on to the next part. Okay, guys. So I think you don't have any doubts. So let's move on to the next part. Okay, that is called the body parts or the face parts of our body. I mean face. I mean the parts of our face. Okay, don't laugh because I'm not too much good in English. Yeah, I'm telling you early. So I have seen everybody's that they found some difficult in drawing ears and also I mean eyes, right? Eyes. So let me clear you that eye is the most easiest part of our face. Okay, so let me draw the most common shape and you will draw the I mean you will break it down and make it eye. Okay, so let me take a eye reference. Okay, that's good. Now let's see how can I draw the eye. Okay, can you tell me what type of shape is this? This is a parallelogram. Okay, this is a parallelogram. Now what we will do, we will simply draw a big parallelogram. Okay, now we will curve the edges. Okay, we will remove this one edges. Okay, in opposite sides. Okay, remember in opposite sides. So see, now you can see this is looking like a leaf, but if I erase the curvy parts and draw a big circle there. Okay, now that's looking like a ice. Now let's give me too much curvy parts add here so that it looks like too realistic. Okay, so I have given you the basic step to come and draw how to draw eyes. That's first to draw a parallelogram shape in every eye, in every world, I mean in every part of our country. If you see in if anyone's face, their eyes start from the parallelogram. Okay, so let me clear and break it down so that it looks like beautiful. So see, now let's add some eyebrows. Okay, so this is the eyebrows we have added. Now let's draw the circle, and remember, not only draw this circle, you have to draw inside of this circle, and that's called pupil. Okay, this is called pupil. Now remember, you have to dark it because pupil always will be dark. Okay, and for editing I add two shapes here randomly. Okay, randomly. Yeah, you can see there also I can add. Okay, now let me add the shaded. Give me the shade. See, you can see the eyes is coming too realistic, right? Yeah, now you can see I have drawn the eye. It is too much looking real. Now let some eyebrows. Add some eyebrows. Yeah, now we have done our eye drawing. Okay, but it's about how to draw a realistic eye. Okay, but now we will talk about how to draw eye in the shapes. Okay, when it comes to anime drawings, we simply make it too simple. Okay, like this. this is an anime eye, and also you remember anime eye also there must be a pupil and some highlights. Now there is a anime eyes, okay, but it's simple from this one, okay. So I think you should learn this one first, then comes to this one, okay. So yeah, and now how to draw eyes in there. So let's see. First of all, you remember the eyes always start from the topmost point of our ears. So here is the mistake I have drawn, that is the ears have drawn in up and down. So I have to erase and make it to correct. Always remember the eyes always will be above the ears, right? And also remember you have to make a space for the nose, okay. So for nose I make a distribution, and this is the distribution in which this one and this one will be for ears, and this one space will be for ear nose, okay. I mean eyes, sorry, I mean eyes. So see, right now I am drawing anime eyes, right? If you want to see the realistic one, then I will also do a live stream on my Street to Space channel, so subscribe that channel also. So that's the ears part in anime film, okay. This one also follows the parallelograms law, but here it becomes too simple and cracked. That's why it's too simple to make, okay. So right now I have teach you how to draw eyes on this face and also the mouth. It is easy in anime figures, okay, and the hairs also are easy. Let's see. Now this is the hairs also, okay. So this is the face we have drawn, and I think so that's the basic part, okay, for everybody to draw anime figures. I mean not figures but face. So in this live stream we have done how to start drawing, from drawing shapes to drawing to how to grab your mechanical pencil and how to draw that face part, okay. Remember there must be always the circle one part. You should start from that circle one part, okay. Then we come in the jawline part, and that's it, we have done our drawing of shapes, okay. Okay, I can, oh yeah, you must draw these shapes in your home, and also make it post on my community post, so that I could see how much you have done good in this drawing the figures, I mean drawing the face, okay. So That's it for today's live stream, and I hope you have learned a lit I mean a bit little too much part also, because I want to make you to start how to draw. Okay, the first motive in my first live stream is to draw, how to draw. Okay, and grab the pencil drawing. So the next one will be how to draw figures and also body ratios. Okay, this one will be a bit too complicated and also amazing part. So I think you have all of you like it. So now I am ending the live stream. And how much do you like the live stream and all the instructions I have given you? Just tell me on my comment section. And also remember to post your drawings on my community post so that I could review all your drawings. Okay, so that's it, and bye bye, and I will see you in the next live stream. That's it.